Dear students, welcome to you all. Today I am going to discuss about multiplication of matrices. Dear students, the product of two matrices A and B is defined if the number of columns of A is equal to the number of rows of B. Let A is equal to Aij be an m by n matrix and B is equal to Bij be an n by p matrix. Then the product of the matrices A and B is the matrix C of order m by p. Dear students, to get the ikth element Cij of the matrix C, element Cik of the matrix C, we take the ith row of A and kth column of B, multiply them element wise and take the sum of all these products. In other words, if A equal to Aij of order m by n and B equal to Bjk of order n by p, then ith row of A is Ai1, Ai2 and so on Ain, and kth column of B is B1k, B2k and so on Bnk. Then Cik is equal to Ai1 into B1k plus Ai2 into B2k and so on plus Ain into Bnk, and this is equal to summation Aij Bjk, where j vary from 1 to n. The matrix C equal to Cik of order n by p is the product of matrix A and B. Taking an example, find AB if A is equal to having elements 6, 9, 2, 3 and matrix B is equal to having elements 2, 6, 0, 7, 9, 8. Let us find the solution. Dear students, the product AB is defined because number of columns is equal to 2 of matrix A is equal to the number of rows equal to 2 of matrix B. The order of product AB is 2 by 3. So product AB is equal to 6, 9, 2, 3 into 2, 6, 0, 7, 9, 8. Dear students, we know that ikth element of AB matrix is obtained by adding the products of the elements of ith row of A by the corresponding elements of kth column of matrix B. So we multiply the elements of first row of matrix A with the corresponding elements of matrix B and then add them, and in this way we continue the process, we get 6 into 2 plus 9 into 7, 6 into 6 plus 9 into 9, 6 into 0 plus 9 into 8, and second row 2 into 2 plus 3 into 7, 2 into 6 plus 3 into 9, 2 into 0 plus 3 into 9, and finally we get the product AB of a matrix having elements 75, 117, 72, 25, 39, 24. Dear students, for the above matrices, the product BA is not defined because number of columns, that is equal to 3, of matrix B is not equal to the number of rows, that is 2, of matrix A. Now we discuss non-commutativity of multiplication of matrices. If AB and BA are both defined, it is not necessary that AB is equal to BA. Dear students, here we note that this does not mean that AB not equal to BA for every pair of matrices AB for which product AB and product BA are defined. For instance, if matrix A having elements 1, 0, 2, 0 and matrix B having elements 3, 0, 0, 4, then product of matrices AB equal to product of matrices BA, this is equal to 3, 0, 0, 8. Observe that multiplication of diagonal matrices of same order will be commutative. Now we discuss zero matrix is the product of two non-zero matrices. Dear students, we know that for real numbers AB, if AB is equal to 0, then either A is equal to 0 or B is equal to 0. This need not be true for matrices. We will observe this through an example. Find AB if A having elements 0, -1, 0, 2 and matrix B having elements 3, 5, 0, 0. Let us find the solution. We have AB is equal to 0, -1, 0, 2 into 3, 5, 0, 0. Dear students, we multiply the elements of first row of a matrix A with the corresponding elements of first column of matrix B and adding them. In this way, we continue the process. We get the product AB is a zero matrix, that is AB is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. Thus, if the product of two matrices is a zero matrix, it is not necessary that one of the matrices is a zero matrix. Now, we will discuss properties of matrix addition. The addition of matrices possesses the following properties which we state without proof. First, commutative law. If A is equal to Aij and matrix B is equal to Bij are matrices of the same order, say m by n, then A plus B equal to B plus A. Second, associative law for any three matrices A is equal to Aij, B is equal to Bij, C equal to Cij of the same order, say m by n, then in bracket A plus B plus C equal to A plus in bracket B plus C. Third, existence of additive identity. Let matrix A equal to Aij be an m by n matrix and 0 be an m by n 0 matrix. Then A plus 0 equal to 0 plus A equal to A. In other words, 0 is the additive identity for matrix addition. Fourth, the existence of additive inverse. Let A is equal to Aij of m by n be any matrix. Then we have another matrix as minus A equal to minus Aij of order m by n such that A plus in bracket minus A, this is equal to minus A plus A and this is equal to 0. So minus A in this case is called the additive inverse of A or negative of A. Now we discuss properties of scalar multiplication of a matrix. If A is equal to Aij and B equal to Bij be two matrices of the same order, say m by n, and K and L are scalars, then K into A plus B equal to Ka plus Kb. Second, K plus L into A equal to Ka plus Ala. Now we discuss properties of multiplication of matrices. Dear students, the multiplication of matrices possesses the following properties which we state without proof. First, the associative law. For any three matrices A, B and C, we have AB into C equal to A into BC whenever both sides of the equality are defined. Second, the distributive law. For three matrices A, B and C, then A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. Second, A plus B into C equal to AC plus BC whenever both sides of equality are defined. Third, the existence of multiplicative identity. Dear students, for every square matrix A, there exists an identity matrix of same order such that IA is equal to AI equal to A. Now we find the solution of questions of exercise 3.2 from NCERT. Question number 3, compute the indicated product. First 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. This is first matrix. Second matrix 1, minus 3, 5, 0, 2, 4, 3, 0, 5. Let us find the solution. Dear students, since both are square matrices, so product of matrices is defined. Means number of columns of first matrix is equal to the number of rows of second matrix. Dear students, we multiply the elements of first row of matrix first with the corresponding elements of first column of matrix second and then add them. In this way, we continue the process. We get the product is a matrix with the elements 14, 0, 42, 18, -1, 56, 22, -2, 70. Question number 12. Given 3 into a matrix having elements x, y, z, w equal to a matrix having elements x, 6, -1, 2w plus another matrix having elements 4, x plus y, z plus w, 3. Find the values of x, y, z. To find the solution, we have 3 into a matrix having elements x, y, z, w equal to the sum of the matrices having elements x, 6, -1, 2w and 4, x plus y, z plus w, 3. Dear students, we multiply each element of left hand side matrix by 3. And adding the corresponding elements of matrices of right hand side, we get 3x, 3y, 3z, 3w equal to x plus 4, 6 plus x plus y, -1 plus z plus w, 2w plus 3. On comparing corresponding elements, we get 3x equal to x plus 4, this is first equation. 3y equal to 6 plus x plus y, second equation. 3z is equal to -1 plus z plus w, third equation. 3w equal to 2w plus 3, this is fourth equation. From first we get 3x minus x is equal to 4 and find the value, that is x is equal to 2. Putting x is equal to 2 in equation 2, we get y is equal to 4. From 4 we get w is equal to 3. Put w is equal to 3 in equation 3, we get z is equal to 1. Hence x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 1 and w is equal to 3. Dear students, assignment is given. Solve exercise 3.2 from NCERT. Thank you.